hand, which was about this overuse of antibiotics. So I mentioned that antibiotics are being overly and widely used for conditions that they should not be. And so I believe part of it is when someone goes in with cold symptoms, and they may be a person who experiences chronic ear infections or sinus infections, and so antibiotics are being prescribed to address those, like the secondary issue, even though you may have COVID or you may have a flu virus happening, or RSV. But I think it's important for us to be mindful that antibiotics don't always treat even sinus infections and ear infections well. So you could be taking the antibiotic when it's really not helpful for you. And so if you ever get in a situation when you really need it, it can become of no use to you, and that could be it can be seriously problematic, because you want to be able to eradicate or to get rid of a bacterial infection, especially if it becomes very severe. So just wanted to bring some attention to you all about that, if that is what's happening, if you or any of your family members, friends, anybody that you know, and they go in for a viral infection and come out with having to take antibiotics or being prescribed antibiotics, then you want to ask questions. Make sure you are advocating for yourself and getting the information that you need to persist and live a healthy life, and not create more issues and problems for yourself. So that was pretty much what I wanted to bring to your attention. Again, antibiotics, people are dumping them and getting rid of them in the toilet and things, and flushing them down into our sewage system and things like that. And so it's in some ways becoming part of our water systems. And so that it's also contributing to the high exposure to antibiotics and people becoming antibiotic resistant. So again, ask questions with your physician. If you go in for a viral infection of any type and you're being prescribed something that doesn't make sense to you, it's okay to ask questions. And of course, you can always ask me. You can drop a DM or go to my website, which is www.DrKCWellness.org. There's also a link on my link tree, the link in the bio of Instagram, which is where I plan to leave this video, and also on my YouTube channel, Dr. Chambers Whole Wellness Way. So we want to just be safe and take care of ourselves. Hi, Yams. I see you joining. And I'm sort of at the end of my video, but of course, you can always ask me questions about what I spoke about, or just go back and look at and review the video that I'm leaving here. So happy New Year to you all. I don't really get into New Year resolutions, but I think it's important for us to set goals for ourselves and to start fresh and to start anew when we have the opportunity to do that. So that's what we're going to do. It's about being intentional and moving forward, walking in our purpose,